This is Ron, and I think it's about time for our annual garden report. So I'm going to show you both of our gardens this year, which I planted half and Beverly planted half. So come on in, let's take a look where we're at right now. We're in the middle of May right now, so we planted this about a month ago. So Beverly, if you'll take a shot here, look at this. This is squash. Look what happens to squash when you properly fertilize it and plant it in decent soil, which we actually had to make decent because it wasn't that way when we started. And down here's the tomatoes. Look at these tomatoes. These things, they must be 5 feet tall here. So we're going to have a lot of tomatoes here shortly. And then we have 3 pepper plants here, which I don't know what kind they are because I don't do much with peppers, but Beverly does. And then you're looking at beans coming in here pretty strong. And over here I have cucumbers coming up. And down here we have start of onions coming up. And if you walk around here a little bit with me, you'll see that's just half the garden. Down here we got some corn. I am bound and determined to raise corn to full size in Florida. I'm going to keep at it till I get it. So far I haven't been able to pull it off. Every year I do something a little different, and I'm putting corn in 2 or 3 different places, and this is just a little patch of it right here. Down there you'll see some more tomato plants that were planted long after these, and then I don't know what this is, some kind of squash here. All right, so what's happened here is Beverly has taken half of the garden and I've taken the other half, and we have a bet that her half does better than my half, and so far I'm getting my butt kicked. So just so you'll know, turn that around there, that happens to be Beverly's half right there, of course, and this little old scrawny side is my half. But hey, she started out with plants, I started out with seeds, so cut me a break. We'll see what happens here in about another month. All right, here we have Beverly, the queen of the garden. She's going to point out to you what she's growing here in her rose garden and strawberry patch. Go ahead.
Okay, this is my strawberries. Some of them died out last winter, but we planted some new ones, but the rest of them that are tall and nice and has strawberries on them wintered over, and so they're doing great. They've doubled in size. Over here is my roses. They just got started pretty good. I've just fed them about a week ago.
Beautiful.
They are just starting to bloom, and I have a few more roses that I'm going to be planting, and I just absolutely love them. I take some in the house and put them in vases from time to time, and I just love gardening.
All right, this is our larger garden right here, and we just turned this over from grass, and as you can see, it's not been planted as long as the small one. We got all kinds of plants in here. I mean, tomatoes and cucumbers and squash and corn and beans and a little bit of everything. Watermelon, cantaloupe, it's all in this garden. This one seems to hold water a whole lot more than the other one, so we have to carefully control the water or it gets overwatered, and like last year it did very poorly, and I think it was because it was overwatered. Now this year I'm doing something a little different with corn. I've plowed that up right there just to plant corn in it, and if you look at the sprinkler heads right here, you'll see that we can control where they water, 360 or 180 or whatever. So I've got them so they point on the big garden only, because I do not want the corn to get water, because I believe that is what's been killing it. It's been too wet. So I'm told that if it gets too much water, it won't make it. It grows 3 or 4 feet and then it quits. This year I'll only water it when it looks like it's dying of thirst, and we're going to see what happens. I have 72 corn plants in there, so we'll see how they do this year, because again, I'm going to grow corn in the state of Florida if it's the last thing that I do. See you soon.